Okay. Well, I have not been online for a while, so I'm probably gonna be sitting here for a bit. That sucks. There's 10 minutes. Well, let's draw one card for 2019. How about that? Four wands. Got someone guiding you, that's for sure. And something being reborn. Hmm. Five of Swords. I feel like something's ending for people. 2019. And you're overcoming some type of obstacle. All right, well, let's try 2020. What's going to happen next year? Yeah, Happy New Year, seriously. For real, though. I think some money's coming some ways for people. The Four of Pentacles right there. Queen of Swords. Someone's stopping you from doing something. The Page of Wands. Another feminine or like feminine quality going people's ways. What can I do for champagne? You got a question? Happy New Year question? In a minute. Angel's intentions towards me. Hi, Laura. So you want to know what's Angel's intentions for me? All right. All right. Just gonna write it down just to try to manifest it with the angels here. Since you're asking about someone that's named Angel, they may get confused, right? You know, words. My friend here, champagne. All right. Let's see. I don't know. It seems like it's kind of like a new, like a new fling that you guys got going on. It feels kind of like it's been kind of flirtatious back and forth, maybe, or what you would consider flirtatious. It's probably why you're. So he's a pretty. He's pretty. Gosh, I feel like saying charismatic. Like giving you some type of kind of like beating around the block. You felt like you were how do you say, you felt like you were being, you weren't allowed to spread your wings as much. With it being a new energy, like he's been away for 2 years and he's bettered himself. Hey, why does my mom treat me so badly? And that one pulls on your heartstrings. Get the 10 of Cups. So I feel like he has money, or you have money, or someone has a good job. We're kind of like going back and forth with each other. Well, I feel like with the 2 of Cups, I feel, and the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like he's just kind of like protected, which may have been why she's kicking me out. Okay. We will get to you after Laura, if she has a question. This may have caused you guys like problems in the past where you felt kind of like maybe you weren't allowed to like get out there and do stuff, but I feel like now you're kind of like content where you don't really want to party as much, and you kind of want to like build something here with the Queen of Pentacles. Will I be in a healthy long-term relationship in the future? All right. Anytime. Yeah, I feel like you're building. So yeah, with the words here, I think that you guys are definitely going to cut through some type of negative energy that both of you have been putting yourselves through, or having people around you put you through. So I think it's a good try. I would hang out. I wouldn't, jump all in on the wagon, but it's definitely. So what's his intentions? Good. I believe his intentions are good. I feel like he's kind of feeling you out. The 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like you guys are going to succeed with something. I do believe it's good, but it depends on what you guys give and take in the relationship. If it's, even and it's balanced, then it's probably going to be a good long-term relationship. Very happy too, if you guys aren't, bitter about things. Of course. Okay. Sorry, I'm buffering. Let's see if I can. Just plug self into the Wi-Fi. Okay, so in the new year, will you be in a long-term relationship? Healthy. She always throwing my past failures in my face. Okay, let me get Laura here first. Will I be in a healthy long-term relationship here? I feel like you have some soul searching to do with the Hierophant here. You already kind of know what you want, but you're waiting because you know that it's going to come. You just don't know when, nor who, nor what. Cups. You probably got a good job, or something that's like bringing you awareness. You're working on yourself. Good. Well, that, like, to me with the Eight of Cups here is like you're narrowing in on what you want, what's going to bring you light and stuff like that. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, it's like once you find it out, you're like, this is my secret. Like, this is what I want, and this is how it's going to like make me money. And that doesn't necessarily, I believe, require being in a relationship. I feel like these are just the steps that you're taking. And here with the I feel like you finally build everything that you want. And then, yeah, you probably, as you see, and you both balance each other out. But I believe it's after you get to that like point, you get to the turning point where you realize what you want, it makes you happy. You've built something that you have built a strong foundation on, which gives you confidence so you don't take on a bad relationship. And the Three of Swords, it seems like you're kind of like upset about something. You let something go. Maybe that's why you're like looking for a relationship. Something went away that brought you happiness, and now you're searching for your own happiness. And this person that you're gonna meet is already upset, and kind of he's the fool. He's like always made fun of and stuff. Sorry if I'm buffering. So I would say the Nine of Cups. I would say you're going to meet him. It's just after you finish your life course, your walkabout, as you would say in Australia. Well, thank you for letting me do your reading. And now we're doing Kayla, or I hope it's Kyla. Man. Oh boy. Let's see here. Well, let's see. You got two cards that dropped out. Now, Justice and the Fool. There's definitely some injustice going on, or maybe you feel like there's injustice going on, and your mom is like protecting you from something, but it may seem to you like a dagger through the heart. You're like, I want to do this. This is, what's going to make me a better person. But maybe you're following someone into the path, like someone's kind of coercing you. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like once you figure out with you and your mother, you guys come to an evening point, like you come together, you talk to one another about it. The Four of Wands. So there's definitely another party in this. There's about two other people. I apologize. So hopefully it ain't buffering anymore. That's how you know, huh? You get the Four of Wands here. So there's obviously, I would say that there's 2 to 3 other people. Well, one may be a friend, maybe a relative, someone that you talk to a lot. You definitely have people that are kind of like stirring the pot with you that you talk to. I'm not sure if you have a friend that you're like following into art school, or you think that this is the way to make money. I feel like you're just mom's eyes. And that's okay if pieces of this doesn't resonate with you. Whoever is involved with you in this situation probably is coming through with these cards, to be honest. Because you get the death fall apart to fall together pretty much. And the Nine of Cups. Well, maybe you're going to meet someone there if you go there. That may or may not make your future bad or good, if you understand if that makes sense. It's a big factor, you know, like these things could be, it could be as simple as your dog keeping you home, you know, for the night. They're just things, they're factors in your life, like a fiery passion, you know. And with the Nine of Cups, like I feel like you're kind of necessarily closed-minded, but you want, like, you're kind of like, oh, right now you want something so bad and you're really pushing for it, and it's kind of like separating you from whomever is like helping you through this. In the Sun, there's definitely going to be a good outcome from it, like whichever way you go, it's definitely going to be the angels like guiding you. You're um like how I put it is there's like your ancestors that gently nudge you in directions of you know, the directions that are better for you. So like say you're at a party or something and you're about to leave, like, and you're leaving really quickly, but someone stops you and you talk for like 30 minutes or so, and then, you know, you go for a drive. But if you didn't talk to that person, then you would have gotten in a horrible accident, and it would have been, you know, they're supposed to help you. They're supposed to nudge you in the right direction. All right. Art school is something you really want to do. All right. Like I said, you could meet someone there for the better or for the worse. But there's definitely factors on this. Yeah. And so like the Eight of Cups, this person's like holding the light in his hands because he finally finds what he or she truly wants. So I say you get to yeah, I'm sorry if I go around. This is just the you know, cards. As I would say, you know, there are other people in your life that kind of have like a little bit of like a spin on them. But like say like art school, and then, you know, you find something that you really want to do. It could be your niche that you make money with, you know, the source that brings you towards the light, you know. But if you don't cherish something that you're going to do for the rest of your life, then you don't necessarily you know, you don't exceed in it, you don't excel. But, you know, my opinion is because of how these have a little bit of bleed through from other people. I believe it seems like it's been a fight for a pretty long time. You wanted to do this, you've told her, and you've had conversations, but they've never really turned out right. And you probably keep coming back to the question. But if it's something that makes you happy, like the sun, if it's something that brings light into your life, then why, you know, like, why not do it? Just know that there's, you know, angels watching over you, pushing you in whichever direction, and make sure you listen to the higher, that higher realm, because they definitely know what's safer. It's an endless cycle. Yeah. So then stop the cycle. You know what I mean? The Seven of Swords, maybe she's jealous of like what, you know, you're going to walk away from, like someone taking something from you, like maybe it's your happiness or something. But if she's doing that, then, you know, then cut it, Page of Swords, and cut it out. Be like, I'm going to go to art school, and you're not going to be able to persuade me not to, because this is my passion. This is what brings me light and love in my life, you know. So even if she doesn't support you, like, go and support yourself, or maybe you'll find someone there. I believe it's jealousy. Oh, okay. Well, maybe your mom wanted to go to art school and she wasn't able to, and now she's like, I want you to go to, like, you know, law school. So, I mean, if it's jealousy, then just stop listening to her and then move on. Like, I'm gonna go to art school. Good luck. Find a way. You know, if you want to go, then make that money to go, because you have that drive to go to art school. You know, if she's not going to support you in like a finance type of way, then, you know, find your own way around it. There's definitely ways to. Yeah. Well, hold on here. It's bugging. I'm reconnecting. Before I answer another question, I believe Well, if no one's here, then yeah, that's good. If no one has another question, then I will go on. I'm sorry if I skip someone. I think it's Kayla, and I think I'm not sure if I'm missing someone. Um, let's see about Greg here. Sorry if I'm buffering. I may have to close out and make a new one here if it keeps up. Greg. Hermit. I feel like you need to bring yourself in, work on yourself here for a bit instead of I don't know. I feel like it's an internal thing, like something making someone uneasy. And with the Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely going to turn out bright. I think he's kind of feeling you out, if you know what I mean. You guys probably talk on occasion in the Three of Cups here. And so it's definitely like a merry-go-round. Maybe your mom knows about Greg, and you guys are all kind of going around in a circle about something. And Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's definitely like money to be gifted here, whether that be from hard work or from a relative. The Five of Swords. Oh, I got to wrap up here so I can go and grab someone. I'll be back online later. Just got to go take care of a few things before the end of the year, right? And the Five of Swords, I feel like it's like sorrow, that this energy that you two bring together, it may just be like, it may be kind of like a dagger to your mom, like she can't stand like watching that, or that happiness that is bringing to you is making her jealous, like you said. The Page of Swords, like I feel like you need to stand up for yourself. Oh look, there's your answer right there. You know that's your answer when that thing goes off. That thing's it's my radio. So I would say you need to stand up to your mom. Tell her that she's wrong with this Page of Swords. Tell her that there's been a lot of sorrow in your life. It doesn't mean that it has to be a lot of sorrow in my life, because I'm going to be happy doing this. And this is what brings me light. So I would just, I would keep going on with you, and I believe Greg kind of falls along with you. But definitely be protective of your emotions, be protective of your own personal well-being, because if you don't, then he or she is going to take advantage of you, and you don't want that. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're gonna end out okay if you tell your mom that this is just absolutely bullcrap, and I feel like what you bring out of it after you walk away from that is something beautiful, and maybe you're a mother in the future, with a lot of money and in a stable environment, so you don't necessarily need to worry. So, yeah. But I will be back online later, Kayla, if you have any more questions, and anybody else, and I don't know, a couple hours. So I appreciate everybody coming online. I haven't done this in quite a bit, so it's been kind of hard on my life. Been pretty emotional. But thank you. God bless. I hope you all have a great day. Kayla, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Stand up to your mom and tell her that you're happy with what you are choosing, and if she doesn't choose to follow you, then that's on her if she doesn't want to see you happy. So God bless everyone. Have a good night.